the power and the trepidation that occurs just before the Opal stream starts, because there's like a 3, 2, 1, you're live, or you're dead, because like you could just be dying on stage, so to speak. So it's all very dramatic. Fortunately, the only drama we have today is what Opal's cut. We never have anything go wrong on these sessions. It's all perfectly lovely, and rainbows and lollipops and, you know, all the things. So don't worry. Life is good. Life is amazing. So what I thought I'd do, it's my birthday today. Everyone, it's my birthday. Stupid rap song, it's my birthday. And I've got all these songs going through my head. Do you remember The Simpsons? Happy birthday, Lisa. Lisa, it's your birthday. Lisa, it's your birthday. Happy birthday, Lisa. Don't know why that's going through my head, because, well, let's face facts. I'm not Lisa. At least, not last time I checked. I mean, sometimes I'm bad with the paperwork, so I might not have checked to see if my birth certificate said Lisa rather than Phil. Or maybe Dr. Phil is just a pseudonym and I'm really Lisa. You never know. What a devious chap I am. So devious. Yes. Devious. So, here we go. Intrigued by the numbers in the stream. Sometimes YouTube changes the rules, and if there's a rule change, that means that the stream will be very underpopulated, but we'll see. If it's underpopulated, I'll just go to bed because I'm quite tired. There we go. Yoink. Now, that's that done. Got a few little opals here. I'm probably not going to be relying on them. I'll be relying on probably this bad boy here. Let me show you, and I do apologise for my finger. I've been playing with silver. I might show you that later. It's quite a lovely kind of effect to it, so perfectly happy to cut that bad boy. But here's the one that was in the thumbnail. Zooming out. So we'll see how this goes. I've got a tiny little Dremel. What I'll be doing is just basically having a look, seeing if there's colour, slicing off, having a look, seeing if there's colour. If it's too big for the Dremel, it's not too big for the Dremel, basically, but there's other techniques that you can use. But I'm curious. I think there might be something cool in here, so we'll look at that. And also we've got these guys. Now, I could be wrong about these, but at least I'm not wrong about this one. G'day, Karen. Tabaklovic. That sounds awesome. Just notice that there's a little bit of a speck here. Let me just remove it. For lo, I doth remove the speck from the screen. And this. Thank you, Stephen. So, I presume you're talking about how dirty my hands are. I've been working with silver. I might show you that later on, depending on how bad the opals go. But, oh, thank you. These are Lightning Ridge opals. This one is also a Lightning Ridge opal. This one is a bit more risk. Let me give it a bit of a wetting and we'll see. This is a homemade setup. I'll set the water going. Oh, thank you. So, well, whilst I'm going to actually start the water going so you can actually have a look at what I do. There's a little tube here. You can see that tube. It goes over here, goes up. Very much like the reverse of that OK Go video from many years ago. So it goes all the way up there and then up into here. They've got some tubey tubes that go into, and look, here's a control valve system. What do you know? Control valves. Turn that one on. This was on the right, which is conversant with my setup down here. And you see we've now got water dripping down here. Very important to have water dripping. Now, let me just Move this down and move this across. Got to get everything perfect, because if we don't, I won't be protected from the... There we go. Perfect. Now, one last thing, I'm just making sure there's no kinks in the system, because a kink in the system might stop the water from flowing, and that would be bad. Found a kink. Right, so is it going a bit faster now? No, it's not. Okay, I'm just going to undo this. Ah. Oh, yay. Yay, 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 yay. I am not going to undo that, it's too hard to do. I'll just make sure that this thing is perfectly coherent with all of the stuff. That looks like something might have happened there. I'm just going to squeeze backwards and forwards through the system to make sure that there's no material trapped here. See how we go? Perfect. Now we're cooking. So the final thing to do, of course, is to zoom myself in, so to speak. Get myself all nice and ready to go. Let's have a look at this guy. Just checking out these opals before we get the machine started. My fingers are terrible. Oh well. That one might have something. So would that one, maybe. I don't know what that is. Don't think we need to worry about it. Piece of plastic. Got this one. It's not plastic. So I'll see how that one goes. I can't see any colour in it. But I must have selected it in the daytime, and there must have been colour in it, or else I wouldn't have put it into the potch pack that I was using. So I'm going to trust myself from earlier. Mr. Krabs, what show is that from? No. Does this sound like crab? Something has changed with this setup. I wonder what it is. Might be that. Maybe. Well, we'll see. Looks like it's all working quite well. Yes, Opal. See what we got. We might have something here, guys. Nice to get something straight off the bat. Try to move this into a position where you're not going to see that. Let me see if it works. Oh, I see what the problem is. Is that better? A little bit. That'll it. Oh, thank you. 3 likes already. Very nice of you. We've got some colour, ladies and gentlemen. Just in there. Not very much, but pretty good for a simple start. Cutting straight through here because it's a thinner section. Whoop. Mexican jumping opal. It's a thinner section and it'll help me figure out what the deal is with all of the opal. Not exactly one of my cleanest cuts ever, but never mind. Oh man, why have we got so much stuff going on here? You're not seeing this, but I'm getting absolutely saturated. So let me just try and adjust everything so that I don't get so wet. Here. we'll do is we'll cut another slice off if this one doesn't work, and so on and so forth until we get to pieces that work or we get through the entire opal. Oh, 4 likes. Thank you very much, whoever that was. All right. Not much there, so let's move on. We'll cut across this diagonal. Some people are sometimes amazed that such a tiny blade can cut such a big stone. But there it is. You've seen the proof. Let's cut this crossy up. There we go. Right. Don't know why it kept moving, but of that. Right, hang on. I will, but notice something?
Sorry, this is the coalition that I read them in by Monday.
Okay, I get it. It's just I'm astonished sometimes the fact that you wait until I'm doing a live stream before you find something to interrupt with you.
I was in my shower.
I have put your clothes in the washer.
Wait, what? Which one?
Your school uniform.
Thank you.
Something has been put all over it.
Oh, you know the disc of Sunday that's still on my phone and everything.
Right, so it's now in the wash.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. Homekeeping, housekeeping. There's always something to do. I will sign it. Just let me.
Do you want me to write in the explanation? Like
Yeah, write down all you can. Many apologies, ladies and gentlemen. I've got a daughter who needs a form signed for school. If you ever want to know what it's like having children, I don't know, get two tigers, tie their tails together, then let them go. That gives you a fairly good impression of what having children's like. Offer to pay for any damage, of course. Okay, I declare this Opal boring. So let's have a look in here, see if there's anything else. I'm intrigued by that bit, but I think what we'll do is we'll save this for another day because we've got other Opals which hopefully have got a little more interest. Hang on. I feel a few. There we go. You realize how wet I am? There you go. Alright, I was just making my mark. So, here we go. Let's get this guy. See what it can do. Seeing that? Mexican jumping opal, quite iridescent and jumpy. Sometimes they catch the blade, but other times they've just got internal pressures that make them snap away. So that little one, I'm going to leave it there so, well, you won't see it until next time I zoom out. But you know, look at this bit, what's that there? Right. This bit will be the money shot, I think. Go. nice little gem, this one. Sometimes they don't need to be big to fetch a pretty penny. This one might get a couple of hundred, if I cut it right. Wow, this thing's literally glowing back at me. This is one of the brightest opals I've ever dealt with. Just so that you know, sometimes the colours don't translate well. If there's an opal with relatively low brightness, even if it's a nice one, sometimes I don't bother showing it to you because I know that it's not going to show. Oh, having said that, bing, retouch on. There we go, stick that guy on a dop stick and we will seed that guy when I've finished it up. It won't happen tonight, by the way, just in case you were anticipating that. I'm just going to take the top off this one. I'm not anticipating much out of it though, so it may just be a case of take top off, have a look, nothing, moving on. No. Oh well, may as well have opened Trump's skull. Okay. Here we go. Uh-oh, this one's looking like a bit of a boring one too. Oh well. Can't win them all. Oh, look at that. Right in the middle there. So we'll try and carve into the middle of this guy. I'm just popping this on properly. Now this guy's a genuine black opal. Now for those playing at home, I just cut into it, and on this side here I just saw a little bit of colour. You can just see a little bit of colour right in the middle. Because it's right in the middle, I'm trying to get to that colour from the top and see what it looks like. Even though the stone's getting smaller, you have to remember that it's still sitting at about 1.5 carats at the moment. I think that line of sand is leading to the colour. Can't be long now. When we're dealing with opals, there's something called facing, which basically means which direction does the colour come from. Knowing our luck, it probably pokes out to the side and the side only. Here it comes. This is good. There's our colour, and there's a lot of it. Look at that. Wow. Okay, so just in there. You can just see it, only just at the moment. Let me see if doing that helps. No, I think it's because it's behind the pane of glass. We'll see what we can do. Get it by putting it. Okay, it's still there. Just having a look behind vantage point. Right. Okay, so there's a piece of sand right there. I think that's where all of it is originating from. Right. Have to get rid of that chunk of sand. Here it comes. nice little colour just in there. We'll try and get it all working out properly. I think this will be just one of those nice little opals that has got little specks of colour that comes through all sorts of places. Yep, there's another one coming through as well. This is a really surprising stone. I quite like it. Right, so that's as much as I'm going to do because I'll just do this a little bit here. That was quite a surprise. Quite a pleasant surprise, but a surprise nonetheless. So what have we got? I'll just turn this lighty poo on. Right. Just saw it then. The roll, there's the colour. Oh, can you see it? No. Might be a speck on my screen. Yeah. There's a little bit of colour down there. Admittedly, didn't see that colour before. That's good. Anywho, seems that's as good as it gets. So that one, I can just see the green flashing on the side there. That'll be a good opal. It really will be quite nice. Right. This guy is exactly the same type of opal. It's a case of you never know what you get. Like a barks and sharply. No further with that one? Yeah. I was suddenly thinking, what am I doing just slowly grinding through it when I can slice through? What? Can't keep this piece anyway. May as well do it that way. And that way you kind of get a bit of a jump on the opal. Once again, this white section, I can't use it really, so I just cut through it. Mexican jumping over. Alright, let's have a look on the other side. So we've got anything. We might have actually. Grab this one. Impossible to see. Always in motion is the opal. There might be something, but I'm not going to keep flogging a dead horse, as they say. Let's just grab the bag. Oh, we're going to have to end a little bit early. I don't know if anyone here knows the usual ending time anyway, but basically what I'm doing now is I'm looking for what we call the Magnum Opal. So I'm not necessarily going to find it just like doing this. Or maybe. Let's try this bit. Now I like cutting opal of equivalent thickness the whole way through, and with larger stones it's good to just get through these kinds of bits so that you've got a small stone to work with. A bit easier for my setup. Correct there. Can I do with it? No. Let's try the other side. Right. So we do this. Right, cut it through here. Right, this bit will be a lot more interesting, I'm hoping. Bingo! Even that piece needs to go. As I've been saying, we're not doing this for fun. We're doing this to try and secure a good thickness stone. Also, it can help with the trimming process if you know exactly what's going on with it. So now I've got a top and side view, handy. Yeah, fair enough. Right, so look at this. That cut marker has been very handy for me because it just shows me what the stone's doing. What I happen to know is that the other stone that I was working on actually was important as well to the colour situation, but I'm not going to worry too much about it. If it's not going to be easy to define almost immediately, I'm not going to do it. This might be a bit surprising. I'm going to just change tack a bit. Well, that one's got a nice sheen to it, but I may have to just let me have a look again. There we have it. Look at that. Hopefully that's good. Even if it's not, I'm going to finish up this with this Opal. I think I've got heaps to do in the morning. So he's got to get me a good night's sleep. Come on, you can do it. Did you get any colour whatsoever? A little bit. I'm going to be optimistic and say it'll show up as sun flash, so I'll cut it as best I can and then leave it for the morning. I don't think that's going to get us the result we want. We'll have a quick look and see if there's anything else I can try. Very quickly see what's underneath the skin of this one. Okay, well once again it's producing a little bit of colour, not anything to write home about, but it's marketable. Maybe $50 Opal. we'll see how we go if we continue to remove stuff from it. A little bit, but not much. I think what we'll do is we'll continue at a later date. Just one last check of all the things, just to see if there's something I can quickly do. I'm just going to literally shush off this little bit of this skin. Going to cut this apart at this point. High expectations here. There I saw something, hopefully it'll come out if there is something there. Right, this one has potential, but I think we're going to have to call it a night because I'm starting to lose my ability to even think. Shouldn't cut valuable objects just to doing that. Alright. Turn that off and turn the water off. Fortunately, there is one last bit that we tend to do around here, and that is we go say hello to the birdies. So, or scatter opal all over the ground. So I'll say hello to the birdies. It's really late at night, so it's going to be a quick one. Hey guys. Hello. Yeah. Want a scratchy poo as well, do you, Max? Scratchy poo? He likes getting it done with a pin file. This one's triangular shapes. He's like, oh yeah, love it. Oh, thanks for the light. Okay, I'm going to have to get that with a knot file. Thank you. And just so you know, sometimes people get jump scared by Max because he's a wild cockatoo potentially. I'm not sure where the person who I got this guy from got the cockatoo from in the first place. But he clipped Max's wings, which meant that there was not much I could do about it. He could not escape because he couldn't fly. So I kept him. Sorry. Can only do the pin feathers that are ready. If you do the premature pins, you make a bloody mess. Literally. So here we go. Taking a long time to get these pins out, but Max really needs it. He's starting to give me stink eye now, and basically what that means is he's going to have a lunge at me soon, so if you get jump scared easily, just be prepared for that. Not really his fault. Hello there, Adele. How you doing? You should have something to tell me. It was my birthday yesterday. Thank you. Bit of an update. I actually saw Boudica yesterday because we had a party at my parents' place. She's doing fine. Just made sure that Mum didn't buy replacement chicken just to make me feel better. I actually found the scars, and yep, it was Boudica. Ooh. There are so many pins on Max. I've just been sitting here, pretty much on the same spot, just getting pins. There's the jump scare. Now, what was that all about, huh? You regretting that? I bet you are. Okay, there was something sensitive there, so I'll be a bit careful. He's not being mean, he's being sensitive. Much gentler way of getting a lot more pins. I can see a dozen here, mate. Don't you dare bite at me because there's so many here to get on you. Whoa. Didn't I say don't bite? Alright, that's enough. That's enough. You didn't like getting your chin done? Alright. There you go. I'll get you some treats, don't worry. It's too late to let you out. Besides, you've been out a lot today. Alright, Loki. Please turn upside down and bite. Ah. Yeah, I know. When I show you Pony, I'm not going to get Pony out because Pony's just a little bit, well, still hurty. The good news is that she's starting to walk around, albeit slowly. So she's getting better, but she's still rolling in her own poo and, you know, it's a bit annoying. If you'll have a look on Loki's head, you'll notice that there is actually a lipstick stain there from one of my daughters. This bird is much loved, and I'm so glad of it. She had such a rocky start, and now she's a part of a family, so it's all good. You're a part of a family too, it's all right. You want to be more than family, don't you? Now, Max has gotten to the habit of stamping his foot, and it is so cute. I often give a quote from Hercules Returns from a guy who's they're having a fight, and he gets him into some kind of headlock, which he obviously finds quite nice, and he's there going, "I'll give you an hour to stop." Oop, sorry. This one's got pins galore as well. Whoops, sorry. By the way, it's Joshua Smith, in case you were wondering. She's living the higher life. Oh, yeah. Little things in hog heaven. Max is there just regretting his life choices. See if we can spot one of these. It's alright. There's one, very obvious. It's ready to go too. Oh, Max. Look, I'm going to stop with Loki. I'm going to get some seeds. I'll get some seeds. Whoop, sorry, Loki. There you go. Right. Give yourself a nice scratch now. Nah, bloody hell. I like to think we give them the right amount of spoilage. Ignore the peanut butter container at the bottom of the cage. Stop it. There's food there. Food. Food. Go have a look at your food. Yeah, I've got a big handful because I'm giving it to everyone. Loki's a little bit more tame, so she can eat out of my hand. As you say with Max, it's quite a literal case of once bitten, twice shy. Now, Pony, have you been sitting in your poo again? Gave her a casarina. She's made a really crap nest out of it, as per usual. As you can see, she's eating quite well though, so that's good. She loves a bird bath. You can tell because there's a giant poo in there. I don't know how that's going to help out, but you know. All right, well that's it for today. Oh, write that down. Ah! What was that? Anywho, apparently, beam me up, Scotty. Yeah, it's good to see you around, Adele. Anyway, have a lovely evening. I hope you enjoyed the opal cutting. I certainly did. I'm now feeling an awful lot older. Not really. You're only as good as the people you feel. Have a lovely evening. Dr. Phil out. See you around.